Hey, what's going on, guys? Ricky Bruce Racing here. Hope you're having a awesome day, an awesome Friday. But back in 2004, Juan Pablo Montoya set the fastest lap ever in Formula 1. It was around Monza. It wasn't the fastest lap time, because there are plenty of other tracks that produces faster lap times, but the average speed, which was 262 kilometers or 162.9 miles per hour. But since we can't measure average speed in Assetto Corsa, I'm going to try and beat the 1:19.5 lap time with 3 different cars. So first off, we got a F1 concept car, then we have a 2009 Formula 1 Williams car, then lastly we have the legendary 2002 Schumacher Ferrari F1 car. All are mods for Assetto Corsa that you can download from Race Department if you want to try this yourself. But yeah, enough talk, guys, here we go. So let's take one lap to just get a feel of the car. We're driving the F1 concept car, the F1... Oh shit, this has got a real loose end. We're driving the F1 concept car, which is crazy fast in a straight line. Got a pretty loose back end though. See if we can nail the brake marker here. Going the brakes pretty early here on the first lap. Getting some heat into the tires. This is probably more fun than the F1 game, the F1 2017 game, in my opinion. Going through Curva di Grande here. Getting on the brakes pretty early now, the first lap here. Coming through Lesmo 1. Important to get a good exit coming out of here. Coming into Lesmo 2. Taking it pretty easy now, so I don't think our lap time will be anywhere close to 1:19.5, but I'm gonna make a hot lap after this. Coming into Ascari. Hard on the throttle here, needs to be a really good exit coming out of there. It's bumpy here in Assetto Corsa, going out of Ascari for some reason. Coming into Parabolica here. Okay, here we go, guys. It's pretty quick. Over 300 kilometers before we even cross the start-finish line here. Kinda slows down to 330. Can we do 340? No. Hard on the brakes here. Getting on throttle and exiting the chicane there is pretty tricky. This car really wants to spin out in first, second and in third gear, so yeah. Really does not want to turn in low speeds. Pretty decent. Ooh. Pretty decent lap so far. Pretty cool having the rear view or the display for the rear view mirror, whatever you want to call it, on top of the wheel. It's actually a pretty awesome car, an awesome mod for Assetto Corsa. Here we go, let's see what time we can get here. Need to nail Parabolica here before we can... Pretty decent lap. Maybe I can take off a second on this lap, but what was that? 1:29.5. Holy shit. Okay, this car is slow. We are over 10 seconds, over around 10 seconds slower than Montoya's lap. So yeah, let's try another car. So now we're in the 2009 Williams F1 car, the FW31. Which is crazy fast, this one as well, obviously. This is probably the best car out of the 3, the best mod out of the 3. This car feels absolutely awesome to drive. Sounds amazing as well. Pretty decent chicane. Coming through Curva de Grande here. Full throttle. I really need to nail my braking points here. This car is so much fun to drive. Amazing mod. That was pretty close. We're still alive. Got a good exit there. I don't know, this car isn't as fast in a straight line though, so I don't think this car will get close to Montoya's time. Might even be slower than the F1 concept car we drove earlier, but it's definitely not 10 seconds faster, that's for sure. And 1:29.3. Oh my god, that's not even close. Let's try the 2002 Ferrari, the Schumacher Ferrari. So we're in Michael Schumacher's hashtag keep fighting for Michael 2002 Ferrari F1 car. We're going to do one installment lap, or whatever you want to call it. This car is harder than the others to drive for some reason. So yeah, if we want to get a good lap in here, we have to do one installment lap here first. Get some heat into the tires and yeah, just me getting used to the car basically. Sounds pretty amazing though. It really sounds like a V10. Just compare this to the F1 cars from today. The sound difference is... We almost forgot how good these old school F1 cars sounded. If you want to compare the times F1 did here last year, it's kind of hard because it rained. So they did 135s, I believe. But in practice, they did 121s. I thought 121 was the quickest lap time for Formula 1 last year when they were here at Monza. So yeah, let's see if we can beat that. I have a feeling we won't though. This car doesn't feel 10 seconds faster than the other cars, but yeah, we'll see. I'm kind of surprised of how much I thought I was going to be closer to Montoya's time than this. Okay, here we go, guys. Final lap. $300Ks. I'd say this is probably almost as fast as the F1 concept car in a straight line. It handles better though. Maybe a bit too early on the brakes there. Bad chicane, bad chicane. This car does not want to turn in low speeds either. Just understeers. Really needs that downforce. Kind of all over the place here, but I'm really trying to push as hard as I can here. But I can say without a doubt I won't beat Montoya's time. I won't be close. From what I've seen, it doesn't exist any mod for the actual car Montoya drove back in 2004. But I don't think that car was that much faster than these cars. I'm not sure. I'm into Parabolica here for the last time. Made a really good exit here. Almost lost it. Yeah, it won't come close. 128, 128 flat. Okay, fastest car here, but yeah, still 9 seconds, 8.5 seconds off Montoya's time. So yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. This was a lot of fun. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.